Good morning, everyone. It's Robert from On My Turntable. Hope you're having a great morning this morning. It's Saturday morning, coffee kind of morning as always. I want to continue my Albums to Discover series through Discogs Shuffle. This time talking about this amazing little box set here, if I have it upright. So just to let you know, in Discogs I have everything listed by category. So I've got vinyl listed, and I've got CD listed separately. I've got box sets listed separately, and then each individual item in those box sets listed as well. So if something comes up in a shuffle that's in a box set, I can talk about it specifically rather than the whole box set. So it's a great way to organize your discography, especially if you're searching for something for contests or threads or whatever. There's lots of times where I think I have an album and I look through and I say, oh, I don't have that one, or whatever. It's just a convenient way to store everything and keep everything organized. It takes a little bit of time to set up, but once you set everything up, it's also setting it up is worth it as well, because it just lets you go through your catalog again, which I love doing. So we'll talk about this little box set. This is ZZ Top. This is the complete studio albums from 1970 to 1990. Their first 10 albums. Before I get into that, Billy Gibbons, the lead guitarist and lead singer for the band, was in a little band called the Moving Sidewalks way back. That's him there, young Billy Gibbons. This is more psychedelic, more a lot different than the Southern rock blues that they're known for. In some ways, progressive rock, but he was an amazing guitarist even back then. It's so good, so good. Moving Sidewalks. If you don't know these guys, check them out. Also, I just have one solo project from Billy. This is the Bad Blues, Billy Gibbons. He's such a cool cat. He really is. Love that CD as well. I think it's still on Netflix. There's an amazing documentary on the beginnings of ZZ Top, called The Little Band from Texas. And there you go. It starts out, shows them the starting out of the band, talks about the Moving Sidewalks, talks about Dusty Hill's first band and Frank Beard, and basically how everyone got together and how they met. And it's just like any other story out there. These guys in particular, these three guys, totally completely different, but then gelled together to create this amazing band. And it happens in, bands like Pink Floyd and Deep Purple and all these great bands that just happen to click once they get together, and they just, amazement happens. So check out that documentary on Netflix if it's still available. Little Band from Texas, and again, just goes through the band's history and how they got started, and they had some struggles as well, but they made them. It made them who they are today. So let's have a look at this box set. So from their very first album, which is so bluesy, I love it. I love it. It's probably my favorite album by them. This is, and they have the cojones to call it ZZ Top's first album. But what an album it is. Heavy blues. Billy Gibbons is an awesome guitarist. Brown Sugar, one of my all-time favorite songs from the band. They also play in the beginning of the documentary. They play a version of Brown Sugar. Is it the beginning or the end? I can't remember now. But yeah, heavy, heavy blues. Um, so check this out for sure. It's ZZ Top's first album. Then it goes into Rio Grande Mud, another great one. You got Francine, Just Got Paid. What else is on here? BBQ, Whiskey Mama. The CDs are just the basic CDs. They're nothing special about them, but they sound great. They sound really good. They sound really good. Then we have Tres Hombres, third studio album. Waiting for the Bus, Jesus Just Left Chicago, Beer Drinkers, Hellraisers, just LaGrange is on here as well. Love it. Love this. I love all their albums. They're so good. We have Fandango. Fandango. I'm going to read the cover because these little writings are hard to read. So Fandango's got Thunderbird, Jailhouse Rock, Backdoor Medley, Backdoor Love Affair, Long Distance Boogie, Nasty Dogs and Funky Kings, Blue Jean Blues, another favorite. Blue Jean Blues is oh man, it's groovy. Groovy track. Heard It on the X and Tush. Tush, of course, their famous song. But, this is Teja. There's the rest of the band there. It's funny, they got their beards from, they all needed a break. They all needed a break. They were touring hard. They were playing hard. They were just nonstop, like 500 shows in a year type of thing. And Frank Beard was heavily into drugs at the time, so he, luckily, as many didn't, decide to put himself into rehab. So there was a year or two break between albums. And Dusty Hill went one way, and Frank Beard, of course, was in rehab. Billy Gibbons went off into Europe somewhere, and without realizing it, Frank Beard tried to grow a beard, but he couldn't. But Dusty Hill and Billy Gibbons both came back with those trademark long beards. I don't know if it was, but then it became a trademark of the band, and the management didn't like it very well, but they didn't care. They just wanted to keep it the way it was. And Frank Beard got himself better. Amazing drummer. But yeah, it's all in the documentary. Cool part of the documentary. This is one of my favorites. Diguelo. You got I Thank You, She Loves My Automobile, I'm Bad, I'm Nationwide, A Fool for Your Stockings, Manic Mechanic, Dust My Broom, Hi-Fi Mama, Cheap Sunglasses. It's awesome stuff. Diguelo. El Loco. They're just beginning to get into the synthesizer sound on a couple of tracks on this one. But still a great album. El Loco, you've got Tube Snake Boogie, cool track. I Want to Drive You Home, 10-Foot Pole, Lila, Don't Tease Me, It's So Hard, Pearl Necklace, Groovy Little Hippie Pad, um, Party on the Patio. I mean, it's such a good stuff. And then their most commercially successful album. This is when MTV and Much Music hit all these great videos. This is Eliminator, the classic trademark car, which would become their symbol of the band as well. But yeah, this is hit after hit after hit. Give Me All Your Lovin', Got Me Under Pressure, Sharp Dressed Man, I Need You Tonight, I Got the Six Legs. I mean, side one is what, four tracks that are singles. Thug, TV Dinners, Dirty Dog, If I Can Only Flag Her Down, and Bad Girl. So side one is the hit side for sure. Give Me All Your Lovin' was a single, Got Me Under Pressure was a single, Sharp Dressed Man was a single, and Legs was a single. So four singles off of this one in itself. Afterburner, definitely more synthesized sound, but still some rockin' tunes. You got Sleeping Bag on this one. What do you got here? You got Sleeping Bag, Stages, Woke Up with Wood, Rough Boy. Love that song, Rough Boy. It's a cool ballady type of song. It's really good. Can't Stop Lovin', Planet of Women, I Got the Message, Velcro Fly, Dripping Down in the Lap of Luxury, and Delirious. And then finally, to round off the box set, you've got Recycler. Perhaps not their most famous album, but still, it's still a great album to have in the box set. So Recycler's got Concrete and Steel, Love Thing, Penthouse Eyes, Tell It, My Head's in Mississippi. That's a pretty cool track for sure. Decision of Collision, Give It Up, 2000 Blues, Burger Man, and Double Back. So 10 great albums, lots of listening pleasure. I don't know what this works out hour-wise to listen to, but so again, you've got Afterburner, Recycler, Eliminator, El Loco, Diguelo, Teja or Teja, and some people like tomato, Fandango. You got Tres Hombres, Rio Grande Mud, and their first album, which is one of my favorites for sure. So great little box set. Check them out. These are pretty reasonable. I haven't checked the price obviously since I've got it, but it was pretty reasonable when I got it. It was definitely under between $25 and $30 for a box set for 10 albums. I mean, that's the great thing about box sets is you get a lot of discography within a box set, and nothing special in it. I mean, there's no booklet. There's no. I wish there was a booklet, a bit of history about each album and that type of thing. But hey, that's what Wikipedia is for. So there you go, guys. There's my albums to discover. ZZ Top's box set. Also check out some Billy Gibbons solo projects. And definitely check out Moving Sidewalks. Great band. Didn't put out a lot of albums. They weren't around for a long time, but psychedelic stuff, completely different from the ZZ Top sound. But Billy just sounds just as great back then as he does today. So let's see what's on the next shuffle. We'll go to Discogs here. Let me just close that up. Sorry. There we go. Go to my Discogs. So again, there's my catalog. Go to random item. Oh, awesome. Another Niles Lofgren. This is a great album. E Street Band, Who else was he in? Ringo Starr's All-Star Band. Great solo artist. I Came to Dance. Niles Loughran. Looking forward to that for sure. Anyway, guys, take care. We'll talk to you again soon. And have yourself a wonderful day. See you later. Bye-bye.